Chapter 435, A Mad Hatter's Mockery. It starts with me walking home from school. Another great day at school. As I was walking by the bank, I heard the alarm sound. Uh-oh. We got a 211 in progress. The robbers came out and they were shooting at the bank with Tommy guns. Robber, thanks for the loot, suckers. Oh no you don't. I flew in and kick and punch the robbers, hitting 2 of them and twisting the 3rd and smallest like a top. When I let go of him, he unwinds and I drill him with a flurry of kicks. I then grab him by the head, stopping his upper body from spinning, and his legs whirl like helicopter blades. I picked him up and used him against one of the other robbers like a high-speed flail. I throw the smallest man into the air and pound on the other 2. When the airborne robber comes down, I kick him into the heads of the others, and he sails through the air and into a window of the Gotham Royal York Jail. I then pick up the other 2, swing them in a circle, and knock them into the prison as well. Inside, the 3 robbers cry in their cell like babies. Blows on knuckles, crime never pays. Everyone cheered for me. Thank you everyone. To the viewers, don't try any of that at home, kids. I pick up the bags of money they stole and walk into the bank. Here you go, Mr. Bank President. Bank President, thank you so much, JD. Puts the money bags on the floor. You're welcome. This is the 4th time this month this bank was robbed. You need to start beefing up security around here. Bank President, I know. I need to start doing that. Thank you, JD. You're welcome. I left the bank and continued walking home. Woman, he took my purse. I saw a crook with a woman's purse running. In my head, oh no you don't, scum. I just stood there casually and extended my leg and the crook tripped and I tied him up and go around to the purse. I'll take that, you puke eater. I take the purse and pick him up and put him on my shoulder. Here's your purse, madam. I handed back to her and she took it. Woman, thank you so much, JD. You're welcome, ma'am. Officer, great job catching him, JD. Thanks, officer. Just happened to be in the right place at the right time. He's all yours. I throw the thief into the paddy wagon. I continue my walk home. Back at the estate, everyone but Lainey and Barry were watching TV. News reporter, and so JD. Knudsen foiled another bank robbery at the Gotham Royal York Bank and stopped a purse snatcher. I come in the door. Whew. Hey guys, I'm home. Lori, hey JD. We saw your crime-stopping day on TV. I know. I had a feeling you did. Blossom, adult, when we lived in Townsville, crime was always running rampant and we were busy like crazy. I believe it, Blossom. Bubbles, adult, we also fought monsters and our dangerous foes. That's wicked. Just then a big moving truck drove by the estate. A moving van? Very. Looks like we got some new neighbors moving in. Lincoln, let's go meet them. Lola, yeah, let's. Okay. We go out the door and saw the truck in front of another mansion on our block next to an old abandoned mansion. There was a family moving into the mansion next door from it. Lincoln, looks like we have another rich family moving in. We sure do. Lori and Lenny were hugging each other and shaking in fear. Lori, scared, as long as nobody moves into that house over there. Aline, why? What's wrong with it? Lori, that house is literally, frightening scream in background, haunted. Lainey, a haunted house on our block? Lucy, wicked. We'll have to check it out later. Let's go meet our new neighbors. We go over and see that the movers were unloading the furniture. You need some help, sir? Mover, no, we got it, but thanks. You're welcome. Man, whoa. A little help here. I saw a man carrying a heavy chair by himself. He fell and I caught the chair and I was lifting it with my super strength. Me, are you alright, sir? Man, yes. I help him up. Man, the famous JD. Knudsen. Me, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Leandro, my name is Leandro Chan. Me, pleasure to meet you, Leandro. Welcome to the neighborhood. Leandro, thank you. We just moved back to America from the Philippines. Me, we were just there on a global trip 5 months ago. Leandro, interesting. Come on inside and I'll show you where to put the chair. Me, okay. Come on guys. We go into the house and it was beautiful and loaded with stuff from the Philippines. Me, wow. You have lots of amazing stuff from the Philippines. Leandro, we sure do. A woman came in. Woman, who are these? The famous JD. Knudsen and his friends. Me, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Aurora. I'm Aurora Chan. You can put that chair right here. She points to a spot. Me, certainly. Pleasure to meet you, Aurora. I put the chair down in the spot. 4 kids came and they were chasing each other through the house. 1 older boy and 2 younger girls and 1 young boy. Aurora, these are our kids. The oldest one is Nicholas. We call him Nico and the 2 girls are Alicia and Mindy and the youngest boy is Connor. Kids come and say hello to our guests. They stopped and looked at us. Me, hello guys. Nico, wow. The famous JD. Knudsen and his friends. You guys are our heroes. Alicia, we've seen all of your adventures and they are amazing. Me, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Nico, my name is Nicholas but everyone calls me Nico. Alicia, I'm Alicia. Mindy, I'm Mindy. Connor, and I'm Connor. Me, pleasure to meet you all. Nico, let's see if we can figure you all out. To very you must be very. Very, that's right. I'm very Knudsen. J.D's fiancé. Me, we're getting married in 10 years. Alicia, awesome. To Rachel, I don't believe I know you. Rachel, I'm fairly new. I'm Rachel San Diego and me and my family moved here from New York City. Alicia, pleasure to meet you. Me, Rachel is one of my fiancés and I'm part of a special ordinance that enables me to have more than 1 wife. Nico, that's awesome. To Vince, you must be Vince Pusateri. Vince, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Me, Vince is one of my best friends and is my partner. He and I have done a lot ever since he moved here from Missouri. Vince, that's right. Nico, that is amazing. To Lori, you must be Lori. Lori, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you. Me, Lori's the eldest of the Loud siblings. She's what I call the enforcer of the Louds. Lori, that's right. Nico, awesome. I heard you have awesome wind powers. Lori, it's true. Lori spread her wings and had a tornado in her hand. Me, the Loud siblings have Iroquois in their blood and she got her powers from the wines of Gao. Alicia, that is so cool. I know a lot about the Iroquois Indians of northern New York and they are an amazing tribe. Lori, that's cool. Nico, Alicia is the history whiz of the family and she knows a lot about everything that happened around the world. Jessie K, that's cool. Me, it is. Alicia, yet. To Lenny, you must be Lenny. Lenny, that's right. It's totes an honor to meet you, Alicia. Alicia, same here. I saw all your clothes in my favorite magazines, the Fashion Inquirer. Lenny, I'm honored that you love all my fashion designs. Me, Lenny is the fashion designer of the Louds. When it comes to fashions, she knows it all. Alicia, that is so cool. Mindy, it sure is. To Luna, you must be Luna Loud. Dude. British accent, you are a legend in the world of Mick Swagger mate. Luna, nice to meet some fans to det. Mindy, you are an awesome rock star. Me, she sure is. I got to perform on stage with Mick Swagger and we did a song for Luna on Christmas almost 2 years ago. Mindy, that's awesome. To Sam, you're Sam. Sam, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you, dude. Mindy, I heard what happened to you and I'm so sorry that your former parents were that evil and despicable. People like them deserve to go to hell. Aurora, scolding, Mindy. Don't use language like that. Me, it's all right, Aurora. We're used to it. We have destroyed and captured the most dangerous criminals and supervillains in the world and they deserve the darkness of hell. Aurora, oh. That's all right. Sam, that's right, Mindy. My parents were the most dangerous serial killer couple in the country and they were pure evil. Thank you for your support. Mindy, you're welcome, Sam. Me, we took her in after we sent them to prison and executed them. Mindy, that's a noble deed to do. I heard you have awesome fire powers. Sam, yep. I got my powers from the fire of Pele, the goddess of fire in Hawaiian myth. Mindy, that's so cool. Me, it sure is. Connor, yet. To Luan, awesome, you're Luan loud. Luan, that's right. I'm enlightened to meet you. Laughs to rimshot, get it? Most of us laughed while everyone else sighed. Me, laughs. That was a good one, Luan. Connor, laughs. Luan, you are really funny. Me, Luan is the jokester of the loud siblings. Her jokes always crack us up even if some people don't find them funny. Connor, that's true. Connor walks up to Luan and jumps up to her and slams a cake into her face. Connor, that's a piece of cake. Laughs to rimshot. We all laugh. Me, laughs. Oh, that was too funny. He got you good, Luan. Luan, laughs. He sure did. I can tell that he loves my jokes. Connor, I do, Luan. You are a comedy legend. To Eddie, and you must be Eddie. Eddie, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you. He and Connor shake hands and Connor got zapped. Eddie, laughs. That sure put some buzz in you. Laughs. We laugh and Eddie revealed a joy buzzer on his hand. Connor, laughs. The joy buzzer. Always a classic. Luan, Eddie is my boyfriend and we are known as the king and queen of comedy. Connor, that's awesome. But I have to warn you. Every April Fool's Day, I go on a nasty pranking rampage that would use deadly pranks that would sometimes land my family in the hospital. Me, oh man. We know that feeling. Lori, Luan did just that too. Me, yep. After I moved here we saw that on April Fool's Day, Luan would become a nasty sadistic prankster that would do these horrible pranks that would cause some serious damage. Me and very saw Luan's evil pranks. One time she stapled the furniture in the living room upside down onto the ceiling. Which was really topsy-turvy. Luan, laughs. That was funny. Me, it was. Connor, I did that too. Me, great minds think alike. Very. She even had a bunch of chickens all over the living room. Me, which was really unclucky. Rimshot. Everyone laughs. Luan, laughs. That was a good one. Vince, that was funny. Lori, she then wrapped our whole house in wrapping paper. Me, which really wrapped things up. Rimshot. Connor, laughs. That was a good one. Luna, then she put us all in a big mold of gelatin. Me, yet. There was no jiggling out of that one. Rimshot. Mindy, laughs. That was funny. Me, yet. Then she shaved the fur and feathers off of the loud siblings' pets. She shaved the best for last. Rimshot. Everyone laughed. Aurora, that was funny. So you all went through the prank apocalypse as well? Me, oh yet. On April 1st, 2016 it was a nightmare. Me, very, Lincoln, Lainey and Clyde took a major league beating. Very, yet. It was not pleasant. Connor, I believe it. Me, thanks for the warning though Connor. Connor, you're welcome. Nico, to Lynn you must be Lynn Jr. Lynn, that's right Nico. Pleasure to meet you. Nico, you are a legend in the world of sports. I play tennis. Lynn, cool. I play a lot of sports. Me, Lynn can play any kind of sport you can think of. She is so awesome when it comes to sports. Lynn, that's right. Sports are everything to me. I also want to become an Olympic athlete. The Olympics in 2020 are coming up and I want to be a basketball Olympian. Nico, awesome. To Shannon you must be Shannon. Shannon, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you. Alicia, we heard that you're a former member of the ruthless Black Daffodil Gang. Shannon, that's right. Reveals her Black Daffodil tattoo. I became a member of the Black Daffodil Gang to get revenge on my parents for the torturous life I had to endure in the Chicago projects. Me, yet. Living in the Chicago projects is a death sentence. It's the most crime-filled part of the city of Chicago, Illinois. Mindy, that's what we heard and I'm so sorry that happened to you Shannon. Shannon, thanks Mindy. It's all water under the bridge now. Mindy, yet. To Lincoln you must be Lincoln. Lincoln, that's right. I'm the only son in the Loud house. Me, biologically, Lincoln is the only son of the Louds. He is the middle child between his sisters. Lincoln, yet. And it's not easy living with 11 sisters. Me, when I met Lincoln when me and my family moved here, it was a constant struggle. But it was awesome. Nico, I believe it Lincoln. I heard you have awesome lightning powers. Lincoln, I sure do. Me and my dimensional twin here have them. Nico, cool. Link aloud. It's a pleasure to meet you. Mindy, you both look like identical twins. Linka, we get that a lot. I came from a flipped gender universe where I have 11 brothers. Me, yet. It's a long story though. Nico, that sounds crazy. Me, it is. Alicia, yet. To Lucy you must be Lucy Loud. Lucy, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you Alicia. Me, Lucy is the poet, dark angel, and vampire of the family. During an incident we had a while back she was bitten by a vampire bat and she became a vampire as a result. We found a way to help her overcome her weakness to garlic, silver, sunlight, holy water, and crucifixes and she can now walk in the sunlight without getting torched. She can also control the thirst for blood and I stop by at a local blood bank every now and then for her. Mindy, that's amazing. Alicia, it sure is. I've embraced the gothic subculture as well and know vampires as well. See? Smiles and reveals that she has fangs. Some of us scream. Me, that's wicked cool. Alicia, it sure is. Lucy, that's right and I also have dark powers and can use dark magic. I've even killed the spirit of Reverend Henry Kane. Mindy, who was he? Me, he was an insane 19th century satanic cult leader and he killed all of his followers for power and he became a monstrous abomination bent on destroying the afterlife. Lucy, that's correct and I killed his evil spirit in Chicago. I was able to destroy him and follow his movements with my eyes. Lucy revealed her red demon eyes. Connor, whoa. Alicia, awesome. Aurora, my goodness. Me, Lucy has demon eyes and that's why she had her bangs grown out. They can scare even the most weak-minded of people and give you nightmares. Lucy, that's right. Sorry if I scared you. Alicia, that's all right Lucy. But I know just how you feel. Lucy, thanks Alicia. Mindy, to Lainey you must be Lainey. Lainey, that's right. I'm the bookworm, gardener, psychologist in training, artist, and voice of reason for the Louds. Mindy, cool. I'm an artist myself. I'm also the voice of reason too. Lainey, you and I have so much in common, Mindy. Mindy, we do. I saw your plant powers and they were awesome. Lainey, thanks. My powers are a force to be known for. Lainey grew a blue rose in her hand. Aurora, that's amazing. Lainey, thanks. I was the first one to receive my powers. There were 2 incidents that I got them. Me, during an incident a while back, Lainey slipped on some chemicals and got superpowers as a result. She got super strength, flight, and who knows what else. The second incident is when we were on vacation in Grand Venture State Park. She was given her powers by the Diamond of Gaia. It gave her plant powers and the ability to talk to animals. But it can only give these powers to those that are pure of heart. Mindy, that's incredible. I have powers too. Watch. Mindy formed an arch of fire from her hand and it became a dragon and a phoenix. Me, wow. You have fire powers. Mindy, yep. I was born with them. Me, that's so awesome. Me, Vince and Carol got our powers because of cosmic radiation, radiation from outer space. Vince, yes. Its power is infinite and completely unpredictable. Carol, that's right. Mindy, that's amazing. Nico, it sure is. I have powers as well. I have the ability to assimilate a villain's powers and abilities whenever they die or are captured. Me, that's wicked. So you must have Electro's lightning powers. Nico, that's right, and I also have the Joker's knowledge of his deadly pranks and laughing gas, the Scarecrow's knowledge of his fear gas and more. Lori, that's literally amazing. Me, it sure is. Nico, yet. To Lana, Lola, and Lila, you 3 must be. Points to Lana, Lana. Points to Lola, Lola. Points to Lila, and Lila. Lana, Lola and Lila, that's right. Lana, I'm Lana and I'm the handyman. Lola, I'm Lola and I'm the beauty pageant queen and princess. Lila, and I'm Lila and I'm a fusion of both Lana and Lola. Me, Lila was created in an accidental fusion experiment that created her. Lila, that's right. We have fire and ice powers. Mindy, that's awesome. Lana, it sure is. Connor, yet. To Lisa, you must be Lisa. Lisa, correct. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Me, Lisa is the Nobel Prize winning scientist and genius of the Louds. She may be 4 years old, but she is incredibly smart and skilled in science, physics, and biology. She's even a college professor and teaches in advanced fields of science no one can even understand. Lisa, correct. Alicia, wow. That is so cool. Leandro, that is amazing. You all have a prodigy with you. Me, we sure do. Connor, yet. To Penny L. You must be Penny. Penny L, I am. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Me, Penny was adopted by the Louds when Lincoln and Linka saved her from thieves that stole treasure from pirate caves all over the Gulf of Mexico. They were after the largest diamond in the world, the Devil's Eye. Mindy, oh wow. That diamond is a beautiful one. It's worth over $900 million. Lisa, it's actually worth over $582 trillion. Me, that's right. It was a daring adventure. Penny was kidnapped by said thieves from New York City and they took her all the way to Louisiana because she was the only one small enough to go down into the pirate cave to get the diamond. Alicia, that's awful. Aurora, I heard about that on the news. They stopped searching for her in New York and her trail went cold. Me, that's right. That's because she was halfway across the country, over 1,300 miles away in the bayous of Louisiana. Lincoln, yet. But I'm glad we saved her. Linka, me too. Aurora, I'm glad she's okay. Everyone agreed. Alicia, to Lily, and you must be little Lily. Lily, yes. I'm biologically 15 months old, but because of the glowing water of Conventina, the Celtic goddess of water, I was turned into a 10-year-old girl. Connor, amazing. Me, yet. She's now a fry cook at the Krusty Krab too, and she saved Bikini Bottom from total destruction. Lily, it's true. Later we continued to introduce ourselves and we got to May. Nico, Lovestruck, you must be May. May, Lovestruck, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you, Nico. Manafi, and I'm Manafi. Me, I can tell that you two are now in love. Cupid's arrow struck. Nico, you sure know when to pick up on that, JD. Manafi, it's a pleasure to meet you too, Nico. Nico, you too, Manafi. I have a Pokemon too. Poliwag, Porum, and come meet our new friends. Hopping and flying was heard, and in came a Poliwag and Poruman, the in-training form of Hawkman. Poruman, it's a pleasure to meet you all. Poliwag, same here. It's a pleasure. Maria, oh my gosh. She hugs Poliwag and cuddles him. Maria, he's so cute. Me, pleasure is all ours. So you're both a Pokemon trainer and a DG destined? Nico, that's right. Pulls out his red D3 DG Vice. 7 years ago I was one of the DG destined that helped unite to destroy Malomai. Me, that's unbelievable. I heard about that. Like you, I too am a DG destined. I pull out my DG Vice, and my DG Vice was the one from Digimon Frontier. It was red, orange and yellow. Nico, your DG Vice is a different model than the one I have. Me, I'm a Digimon tamer, and not only do I have a partner Digimon, I also have the ability to become any Digimon on command, and I can use their powers as well. I've been a DG destined for 6 years now. Nico, that's amazing. Who's your Digimon partner? Me, she's Kizaman. Would you all like to meet her? Everyone said yes. Me, okay. I stand in a stance and pull out a special card. I slide it through the scanner. Me, echoing, Digimon summon. Kizaman. A portal opened up on the floor. Kizaman, we. A fairy Digimon came through the portal. Kizaman, JD, it's great to see you again. Me, you too, Kizaman. Guys, this is my partner Kizaman. She's a fairy Digimon, and she's also the spirit of wind. She helped me in the battle against the evil power-hungry tyrannical angel Digimon, Blissman. Kizaman, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. Then my watch beeped. Me, oh. There's a robbery in progress at a Gotham Royal York luxurious restaurant. Lincoln, we got to get over there. Me, yet. Nico, Alicia, Mindy, Connor, you guys want to come with us? Alicia, I don't have powers and I'm not into the superhero business. Mindy, I'm not into the superhero business either. Connor, me neither. Nico, I will gladly join you. Me, okay. Let's go. We set out for the city. We flew over the city and saw the hotel. We fly in and smash through the window, and we saw a man dressed in green with underwear on the outside, and he had tanks on his back with blasters of ketchup and mustard. Me, who are you? Condiment King. Prepare to cower before the wrath of the mighty Condiment King. Me, Condiment King? The city must be doing well. Even the loser villains are getting some attention. Condiment King, well, let's see if you have the mayonnaise to back those words up. Me, with relish. Luan, laughs, good one JD. I punch him in the face and he fired ketchup into my face. I slurp it off. Me, MMM. Ketchup. Needs hot dogs and cheeseburgers to go with it. Nico kicked him in the stomach and he got up and pulled out a packet of hot sauce and squirted into his mouth. Nico, MMM. Hot sauce. Needs chicken wings though. Condiment King fired more sauce and Poorman ate them in a huge gulp. Poorman, Balch, tasty. Nico then fired a blast of lightning and electrocuted him. He was on the ground as something was smoking on his neck. Me, what's this? I pull off a bandage and there was a microchip on Condiment King's neck. Lincoln, what's that? Me, looks like a microchip. Let me see here. I turn on my computer eyes and it analyzed the chip. It revealed a set of information that points to mind control. Me, it's a mind control chip. Laney, mind control? Who would use something like that? Batman, I know who would use it. Batman arrived. Nico, Batman? No way. Me, way. Batman, this is the work of our old friend the Mad Hatter. Me, Jervis Tetch aka the Mad Hatter? Lana, who's he? Me, he was a scientist that once worked for Wayne Enterprises. He was developing technologies that were designed to strengthen the brain. But in actuality he invented mind control chips. He had a crush on a woman secretary he worked with named Alice and she was already engaged to a man named Billy. When they got into an argument he made his move. He donned the Mad Hatter costume like in Alice in Wonderland and enslaved Billy and forced him to break off with Alice. Batman knows what happened after that. Alice, British accent, he's making a mockery of my friend in Wonderland. Me, he sure is. A glass smashing was heard. Me, uh-oh. We head out and Lincoln and Linka formed ropes of lightning and swung on them. We saw a local store being robbed. We smash in and saw a man dressed up in a rat costume. Me, and who are you supposed to be? Pack Rat, I am Pack Rat and all your trash is my treasure. Lana, Pack Rat? That's a dumb name and I love rats. Lila, me too. Even if they are gross. Me, I know that old saying one man's trash is another man's treasure but this is taking things too far. Laney, you said it. Lana and Lila fired a blast of ice lightning and froze him in a block of ice. Lola, that froze him good. Nico, yep. Another loser villain captured. A scream was heard and it was coming from a local grocery store. Nico, it's coming from that grocery store. Me, it's one of those days apparently. We fly into the store and saw a chubby woman with a broom and pajamas robbing the store. Me, and you are? Mighty Mom, I am Mighty Mom. Me, yet another loser criminal. Laney tied her up in vines and Riley punched her in the face and knocked Mighty Mom out. Me, nice shot girls. Riley, thanks JD. Me, I know where Mad Hatter is. Come on. We set out to his hideout. We arrived in Gotham's Storybook Land Park and we were in the Alice in Wonderland part. Me, figured he would be here. We found him in front of a table with a lot of teapots and teacups on it. Alice, Nico, and May faced him. Misty, let me help out. I got a score to settle with him. Me, I take it that Hatter's another old friend of yours? Misty, takes out Sterew's pokeball not really. But we're about to get familiar real fast. Sterew came out. Me, get him guys. Alice kicked Mad Hatter in the face. Alice, you're making a mockery of my friend in my Wonderland. Mad Hatter, who are you my lovely dear? Alice, I'm Alice Liddell and I'm here to make sure that you stop ruining the Mad Hatter's good name. Nico, you're a sick monster Tetch and you deserve to be sent to prison. Nico fired a blast of lightning at him and electrocuted him bad. May fired her ice ray and froze him in ice. Alice, awesome job guys. Misty, Sterew headbutt him. Sterew, hi-ya. Like a shuriken he spun and hit Tetch in the head and knocked him out. Alice slashed his hat apart and shredded it into ribbons. Me, you're going to the moon prison, Tetch. I beam him to said prison. Alice, never again Tetch. May, you said it Alice. Back at the estate, me and Lincoln dressed up Nico for his date with May. Me, you look great buddy. Nico, thanks JD. I do look sharp but I'm really nervous. Me. I know, man. Like you, I was nervous when I had my first date with Very. Lincoln. You can do this, man. Nico. Thanks, Lincoln. Nico had a blue collared shirt with black flames on the bottom and blue khaki pants and blue shoes. Me. We have confidence in you. We have a strong feeling that you and May are gonna be a great couple. Nico. Thanks, JD. In Lori and Lenny's room, May was dressed in a red dress and she had a red rose in her hair and had red shoes. Lori, you literally look amazing, May. May. Thanks, Lori. Lenny, these clothes are totes perfect for you on your date. Manafi, they sure do, Mama May. May. Thanks, guys. Let me tell you though, I'm nervous. Lori, I know how you feel, May. When I first dated Bobby, I was nervous too. May, really? Lori, yes. It was literally very stressful. May, I believe it. At the front door, Nico and May were off. Me, have fun, you too. Nico, we will. Poorman, don't do anything stupid until me and May come back. Poorman, how irresponsible do you think I am? They left on their date. Lori, sighs, there go two great people. Me, yep. In the heart of the city, they went to a great chicken wing restaurant that has more than 10,000 flavors of chicken wings. Nico got a basket full of dragon sauce wings with wings covered in 1,000 island dressing, cayenne pepper sauce and horseradish. May got a basket full of taco flavored chicken wings covered with nacho cheese sauce, taco seasoning, and hot sauce. May, these wings are delicious. Nico, I know. They sure are tasty and meaty. May, yet. So Nico, when you became a DG Destined, what was it like? Nico, well, it was back 7 years ago. I started being a DG Destined and I had no idea what being a DG Destined was all about. It's a really rough job and we have a powerful responsibility to maintain order in not just the digital world but also here on Earth. I became a DG Destined when I heard about the first DG Destined going after the Dark Masters in Apocalypse. May, that's amazing. Manafi, it sure is. That must have been tough. Nico, it was. Poorman told me about the story of the DG Destined and how they came to be. The story took place 10 years ago when the very first Digimon came to Earth. It was back way before I became DG Destined. It was the assault on Hidden View Terrace. May, Hidden View Terrace? Where's that? Nico, it's in Tokyo, Japan. It was an epic fight between a dinosaur Digimon named Greymon and a bird Digimon named Parrotman. They fought with everything they had. 4 years later, the war against Apocalypse and the Dark Masters came and it was a vicious fight, but they all prevailed. May, that's amazing. Who were the Dark Masters? Nico, 4 Mega Digimon. One was a cybernetic sea dragon Digimon named Metal Seadraman. The second one was a puppet Digimon named Puppetman. The third one was a machine dragon Digimon named Machine Ramon. And the final member of the Dark Masters was a clown Digimon named Piedman. He was the most powerful of them all. But they all met their end at the hands of the DG Destined and Digimon. May, wow. That's incredible. Nico, yet. But the Dark Masters were just a front for the ultimate evil. Apocalypse was the worst of them all. He possessed enough power to completely obliterate an entire dimension. He overwhelmed them and sent them off to the data world. They somehow beat the odds and worked together and overpowered him. But he blew himself up and planned to take Earth and the digital world with him. May, what? That's insane. Nico, it was. But somehow they prevailed and contained the explosion with the power of their DG vices. May, wow. That's incredible. What happened after that? Nico, well, that's when the terrible calamities started. 4 years later, an evil, ruthless, tyrannical boy named Ken Ichishiji planned on ruling the entire digital world with an iron fist. He called himself the Digimon Emperor. He enslaved all kinds of Digimon and had them do his bidding, and he made them build these black obelisks called control spires that he used to disable all Digimon from being able to digivolve. May, that's awful. Why would he want to do that? Nico, like I said, we foiled his plans several times and he tried to kill us too. But there was a time when I killed him. May, what? Why? Nico, because I was enraged when he created an artificial Digimon named Kaimramon. He was a mixture of a bunch of Digimon combined together. He was weird and horrible. May, what did he look like? Nico, I'll show you. He formed a hologram on his hand with his powers, and it was an ugly Digimon. He had Kabuterimon's head, the wings of Angemon and Erdramon, Monochromon's tail, Garurumon's legs, Greymon's body, Metal Greymon's hair, and the arms of Kawagamon, Skull Greymon, and Divimon. May, whoa. What a strange creature. Nico, yet. TK told me about the fight when I helped out the DG Destined. It was 4 years prior to the fight with Ken. Angemon battled with Divimon and it was an intense one. His partner Digimon, Patamon, digivolved into Angemon and he used all of his power, and the only way to stop Divimon for good and destroy his evil power was for Angemon to make the ultimate sacrifice. TK blamed himself back then for not being able to help him. That's when I snapped and went after Ken, intending to kill him. May, oh man. Did you fight Ken? Nico, I sure did, and it was not pretty. Flashback. Nico, narrating. I was on the warpath to face Ken and swore right then and there that I would kill him. We had infiltrated his base at the time. It was when I was walking in his base that we encountered each other. Digimon Emperor, I don't remember sending you an invitation. I must admit you have a lot of nerve sneaking into the base of the most powerful being in the digital world. Evil chuckle. Past Nico, don't make me laugh. You are not as powerful as I am, Ichishiki, and I'm going to make sure that your reign of terror ends once and for all. Digimon Emperor, gasp. Enraged growl, you're nobody. Not like me. You will bow down before me. Past Nico, not in a million years, you freak. Nico, that's when I attacked and punched him in the face and kicked him in the stomach. He pulled out his whip and lashed me right across my face. Flashback pause. Nico, that's how I got this scar right across my right cheek. It hurt really bad. May, oh man. What happened next? Nico, that's when things got really intense. Flashback resumes. Nico, narrating. As the fight raged on, we both were pretty much equal in strength and power. Ken put up quite a good fight. But what I didn't know was that I was given superpowers as a result. As he was about to punch me, I somehow fired a stream of blood-red lightning from my hand, and it burned a hole all the way through his black heart and killed him instantly. I was absolutely shocked, and that's when I realized that I had the power to use the powers of all the bad guys and villains that were either captured or destroyed. I don't know how I got this power, but somehow I did, and it was incredible. But when I came out of my state of temporary insanity, I saw Ken lying on the floor with a huge hole in his chest and a huge pool of blood, and I realized that I made my first kill. I was devastated. But somehow I assimilated his knowledge and skills that he had acquired somehow. I didn't want to kill him, but he left me no other choice. Flashback ends. Nico, that's when I noticed that I got my powers, and it changed my life forever. Then I saw the powerful fights of JD Knudsen and his friends on the news, and he said his famous quote, "With great power comes a great responsibility." And that's when I decided to train hard and more so I can one day fight alongside JD and help him and his friends out. May, Nico, that's awful. I'm so sorry. But I'm glad you want to help JD out. Nico, thanks May. Manafi, but you stopped Ken's reign of terror. Nico, yet I did. May, how did you stop Kaimramon? Nico, that was an epic battle. Another flashback. Nico, narrating. I flew out of the base and saw Kaimramon attacking Nefertimon and Halseyman. Past Nico, River of Power. Nico, I fired Metal Seedramon's River of Power at Kaim Ramon and it completely obliterated him in an instant and destroyed him. And I did the same thing to Ken's base and completely destroyed it. Nothing of it was left. Flashback ends. May. Nico, that's incredible. Nico, yet. But the adventure doesn't stop there. I later found out that Ken was actually a pawn in a much more diabolical plot. May. What kind of plot? Nico. A plot that put the entire planet in grave danger. We confronted a man named Yukio Owikawa and he was really the true mastermind behind how Ken became the Digimon Emperor. Turns out Ken was just a pawn in a plan to weaken the digital world's defenses and he made Ken build the control spires for that purpose. He did this by creating a dark spore which embedded itself deep into Ken's neck and as it grew he got better at sports and school and he was on TV. What triggered this dark spore to grow was the death of Ken's older brother Sam. Sam was the genius of his family. But one day he wasn't looking where he was going and he got hit by a car. He was pronounced dead on arrival when he got to the hospital. Ken blamed himself because he thought that he was the one that caused him to die. May. That's horrible. Manafi. He had a tragic life. Nico. Yet. Owikawa took advantage of Ken's grief for that purpose and that's when the darkness took over him. He was changed later on and he became better at sports and school. But also he was cruel to animals and he hated everyone. But he was very good at hiding it when around people that respected him. Then he became the Digimon Emperor, a ruthless, tyrannical beast hell-bent on ruling the digital world with an iron fist. Until his reign of terror was finished forever by me. After that there was a worldwide massive outbreak of Digimon and I helped DG destined all over the world send them back to the digital world. Then we took the fight to Owikawa. He used Ken as a pawn like I said and we ruined his plans. That's when we followed him into another dimension. It was a strange dimension totally beyond the reaches of time and space. That's when we found out that Owikawa was really possessed by our old enemy Myatismon. May. That's awful. Nico. Yes. Myatismon was using Owikawa as a vessel to restore his energy after the DG Destined destroyed him when he was Venom Myatismon. He became his most powerful form, Malomyatismon. He was a super ultimate Digimon. The most powerful level of Digimon ever. May. That's terrible. Manafi. How can he have that kind of power? Nico. He just did and he killed Orokinimon and Mamaimon with great ease. He has two shoulder mouths named Sodom and Gomorrah, like the two evil cities that were destroyed by God in the Old Testament of the Bible. He gave us quite a run for our money. May. How? Nico. It was a fight I'll never forget. That's when I transformed. Flashback 3. Nico. Narrating. Malomyatismon was by far the most powerful opponent I had ever encountered. He was plunging the earth into eternal darkness and I had to stop him at all costs or else our worlds would have no future. He was getting stronger because of the negative energy from all the kids he captured that wanted to be like Ken. I couldn't beat him. He was far too strong. Even my mega-level Digimon powers were no match for him. But then I remembered everything that he and Owikawa did and something snapped in me. Past Nico, you will pay for everything you've done. Goku's Super Saiyan theme plays. Nico, I was building up my power at an accelerated rate and the sky darkened as lightning struck everywhere. Rocks and pebbles lifted off the ground and my hair was flashing back and forth from golden yellow to black. Then I released my power and I transformed. I had this powerful energy and golden yellow aura around me. I had become a Super Saiyan. The power I had was unbelievable. I was forever changed as a result. Flashback pause. Nico, the truth is May, I'm not from this planet. I was born on another planet. The planet Vegeta. I'm a member of a warrior race called the Scions. May, that's amazing. Goku is a Scion and so is Vegeta. Nico, yes. I am a pure-blood Scion. But I'm much different than an ordinary Scion. But I'll tell you all about that later. Flashback resumes. Nico, narrating. I then set my sights on destroying Malamayat Hismon and ending the spree of destruction he caused over the course of 4 years. I vowed to get my ultimate vengeance on Malamayat Hismon and end his spree of death, destruction, and chaos. Past Nico, you will pay dearly for everything you've done. Nico. Then with an incredible level of speed I went at Malamayat Hismon and punched him in the face with devastating force. He let go of his grip on the world and I kicked him in the face and stomach and punched him in the back of the head. I was attacking him with such indiscriminate fury and ruthlessness that it was unbelievable. When he was weakened, Digimon from all over the digital world came and suddenly thousands, maybe millions of streams of light came down from the sky and it was all the Digi destined from all over the world. They all united together to fight against Malamayat Hismon. It was then that I realized that the only way to destroy Malamayat Hismon is with positive energy and good dreams and thoughts, love, kindness, compassion, and courage. The power of these things was breaking him apart and he was nothing but a cloud of darkness and all that was left for me to do was to deliver the final blow. Past Nico, everyone share your power and energy with me. Nico, everyone channeled their power and energy into me through their DG vices and it was enough. Past Nico, now you die Malamayat Hismon and never again will you terrorize our worlds. He flew at the cloud of darkness. Past Nico, dragon fire. He swung his fist forward and a massive explosion of fire shot out and became a powerful golden dragon and it went through the darkness and vaporized it completely and reduced it to absolutely nothing. Nico, in that ultimate attack, we had completely destroyed Malamayat Hismon and rid both worlds of his reign of terror. But there was another casualty, Owikawa. His body was too damaged because of having Malamayat Hismon inside of him for 4 years. He died and gave his life force and it revitalized and restored the digital world to its former glory. It was there after the battle that I got my partner Digimon, Poorman, and I got my D3 DG Vice. I have a major responsibility to both worlds in our universe and the digital world. Flashback ends. May, wow. That's incredible. Nico, yet. Ever since then we've been inseparable. May, that's amazing. Manafi, it sure is. Nico, yes. After that battle, everyone on Earth now knows about the existence of Digimon. May, that's amazing. I had no idea. Nico, yet. May, what about planet Vegeta? Nico, it was long before I was even born. Flashback 4. Nico, narrating. Eons ago before I was even born there were 2 tribes that lived on Vegeta. One was my ancestors of my kind, the Scions, and the other tribe was called the Tuffles. The Tuffles were an advanced civilization and they had futuristic cities like Gotham Royal York and were at the pinnacle of prosperity and had all the everyday modern conveniences like everything we have on Earth. They had long ago outgrew energy sources which polluted our world and were enjoying the life of good health and prosperity. But not too far away from the cities of the Tuffles, in the arid wastelands of Vegeta, lived the Scions. They were twice the height of the Tuffles and much smaller in numbers. One thing we Scions all have in common was that we all have tails like monkeys. Another thing we have is our brutal and violent nature. We love to fight. But because my people were such few in numbers, the Tuffles never worried too much about us. But that all changed one day when we attacked. That's when the Great War for planet Vegeta began. With the element of surprise in our favor we quickly gained a strong foothold in the war against the Tuffles. The Tuffles had technology on their side. They had devices that measured their enemies' fighting power and advanced weaponry used to hold us at bay. In a way it was a battle between brains vs brawn. One of the oldest battles in the history of the universe and a battle that's been around ever since the beginning of time. Though my race were few in number, our strength was so incredible that we won our fair share of the battle. And just when we thought that there was no end in sight to this terrible war, something happened on planet Vegeta that happens there once every 8 years. There was a full moon. This was a decisive factor in the war for planet Vegeta. When this happens we become huge giant ape-like creatures and our power is enhanced dramatically as a result. It didn't take long for my kind to destroy the Tuffles and their entire civilization. But another problem emerged. Without the technology of the Tuffles, we were at a whole new disadvantage. We couldn't travel into space and we couldn't satisfy our need to fight. After which my people met the Arcosians. They had money and technology, but the planet Arcos was a total dump. So they hired my people to conquer a planet for them. My race then became space pirates and an unholy partnership was formed. With my people's might and ingenuity combined, they formed a fleet of planet pirates. My people and the Arcosians combined together were determined to do whatever it takes to achieve our goals. They also built an armada of space pods to travel the infinitely vast distances of the cosmos. They sent babies of my race to distant planets. The Scion leaders were more than happy to send specimens of my race into the great unknown. And they knew that when the babies grew up, they would eradicate all life on the planet they grew up on. But there was one person that sought to use the Scions to expand his mighty empire. Or should I say once mighty empire. His name was Frisia. Frisia was a tyrant that was hell-bent on ruling the universe with an iron fist. He put my people under his thumb to expand his empire. They conquered planet after planet for him and he was using my people to do his dirty work for years. But because of this, several incredible fighters were emerging and he was fearful that one day a Scion would rebel against him and try to overthrow him. And he figured that if one Scion could do it, then more of them could. That's when Frisia destroyed all of my people. Frisia formed a massive energy ball and sent it at planet Vegeta and it obliterated the entire Scion race and it completely destroyed the entirety of the planet Vegeta. Nico, with a flick of his finger he destroyed planet Vegeta in an instant. My whole race and planet was completely destroyed because of Frisia. Only 5 Scions survived the destruction of planet Vegeta. They are Raditz, Nappa, Vegeta, Goku, and myself. Flashback ends. They gasped. May, that's horrible. Manafi, I can't believe that this happened to you. Nico, I know. My people were the most dangerous race in the universe. Before planet Vegeta's destruction ages ago I was sent here to Earth. May, you were sent here to destroy us? Nico, yes. But like all the races in the universe there are black sheep among them. I am that black sheep. May, wow. So that explains why you uphold your race's ways but you only fight when you have to. Nico, that's right. Manafi, wow. I didn't know that. May, that's incredible. Nico, yes. I was born on planet Vegeta, but I was raised here on Earth. My Scion name is Bakrua but my Earth name is Nicholas or Nico. May, wow. That's amazing. My background is a good one. May revealed her background and it was both sad and amazing. Nico, whoa. That's amazing and sad at the same time May. May, yeah. I'm now an awesome Pokemon coordinator. Nico, you sure are. And I also heard from JD that you defeated Team Rocket several times. May, we sure did. Manafi, it was so much fun giving them a blast to the moon. They laughed. After their dinner they went to the heart of the city and it was time for another humiliation. Nico, what's going on here? May, oh you don't know about this. But those two are the Griffins. They are called the most hated family in the country. Nico, what did they do? May, they abused their daughter Meg, their youngest son Stewie and their dog Brian for a long time and they were given a sentence of 50 years in prison without parole and a life sentence of public humiliation being broadcasted around the world. Nico, oh that's wicked cool. Manafi, yeah but they deserve it. We did all kinds of crazy pranks on them and it was funny. Nico, cool. My brother Connor would love this. May, I know. Let's have some fun. Nico, wait. I got something I've been wanting to try. Follow me. Nico and May went to the top of a nearby building and put on pirate clothes. May, what's with the pirate clothes? Nico, I saw this on TV. Follow my lead. Nico and May fired grappling hooks and they did a stunt like Errol Flynn did and swung down to the street and Lego and did a somersault flip and landed in front of the people. Nico, aha. There's the scurvy dogs of abuse. Peter, hey you are no long John Peter. Nico, that be true dogs. Me name is Captain Nico Blood. May, and I'm Lady Mayflower. She and Nico did pirate laughs. May, let me start things off. Lois gave this to me. I got this dirty joke from her. She pulled out a note card with the joke on it. She walked up to Peter and held up the card to his face and he read it and laughed himself silly. Peter laughs. Oh gosh, I pooped my pants. Everyone laughs at him. Nico, that was funny. May I see that? May, sure. May handed the card to him and he read it and he laughed. Nico laughs. Oh gosh, this is too funny. May, thanks Nico. Nico, I got something. Nico pulls out a painting of a horse with its butt in front and he slammed it onto Peter's head and he was now a horse butt. Everyone laughed at him a lot. May, now who's laughing horse butt? Nico laughs. Horse butt. That was hilarious. May, I got something. I saw this on the internet. May grabbed a chair and she walks up to Bad Lois from behind and hits her on the head with a chair. Smash. Bad Lois, ow. May, how's that for something to chair with us? Everyone laughs again. Manafi, that was funny. Nico, I got something. Watch. Holds out his hand, chili pepper pummel. He fired a bunch of chili peppers from his hand and they hit Bad Lois in the face and they burned like the dickens. She screamed in a lot of pain. May, that was awesome. Manafi, it sure was. Nico, yet. May, I want to show you my Super Saiyan form. May, you sure? Nico, yes. Here it comes. He stood ready and he had lightning flicker around him and his muscles grew and his yellow aura flared up and he went Super Saiyan. His hair turned golden yellow and his eyes were teal green. May, wow. Nico, what do you think, May? May, this is amazing. Manafi, it sure is. At the estate I sensed Nico's energy. Me, whoa. Someone has an enormous power. Lincoln, incredible. Who is generating that power? Lainey, I don't know. Let's go check it out. Me, Lainey and Lincoln went out. May, Nico, you are really gifted. Nico, I get that all the time. Me, off screen, what's going on? We landed and saw Nico in a Super Saiyan form. We were shocked. Me, Nico, you're a Super Saiyan? Nico, that's right JD. I am a Saiyan. I was born on planet Vegeta, but I was raised here on Earth. Lincoln, this is so cool. Lainey, Goku and Vegeta are with us. Nico, I had a feeling they were. Me, I can transform too Nico. Watch. I go Super Angel too and our power was incredible. Nico, wow. So this is your Super Angel form. Me, that's right. And I'm not the only one. Lincoln and Lainey went Super Angel. May, we're just a bunch of powerhouses. Nico, we sure are. Me, yet. We powered down. Later we went back to the estate. May, I had an awesome time with you Nico. Nico, I'm glad May. I guess this is the start of our relationship. May, it sure is. They then kissed. It was the beginning of something more. The end. Another fanfiction complete. Welcome aboard Nico. You are gonna be an awesome addition to my stories. Or should I say our stories. Thanks for the ideas for the chapter. Thanks man as usual. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time.